Yo, I really don't know what I'm gonna film this week. I don't have any new cards, and the ones I already have in a Let's film. Hey guys, what's going on? Homebrew Decks here, back at it again with another deck profile for you guys. Today, I bring you a Dende Traitor deck profile. So first, we're gonna talk about the leader, right? This is the best, if not, one of the best wish leaders out there, especially the best yellow one. So what it does, that is active main, you have to burst 2, which means you have to drop 2 from the top of your deck, and then you get to choose 2 Dragon Balls from either your life or your deck and add them to your hand. He cannot attack when he's unawakened. When you have 7 Dragon Balls, you choose 1 Namekian from your drop area and add it to your hand. Flip this around, and now we have Piccolo, brimming with confidence. While he's awakened, he can attack, and he has your standard, wish leader active main. You get to draw 1, play 1 yellow decider for free, or remove the 7 Dragon Balls and do something. Who cares? The yellow Namekians, nobody plays that. But the idea behind this deck is that since now we have a good wish yellow leader, now we can use one of the most powerful desires in the game. Right, so first we're gonna start talking about the 1-drops. For the 1-drops, we play 2 Frieza Avenging Motion. What this card does is that when you play it, he has an active main. You place 1 card in your hand in the drop area, you draw 1 card, and then you choose 1 Frieza card with an energy cost of 4 or less from your deck and place it in your drop area. What we want in this deck is to have all of our Friezas in the drop area so we can bring him back with the Wish Return of the Emperor. So this helps us, just in case you don't get him in the drop area by bursting with Dende, and you can play this just to make sure that you have what you want in the drop area. We also have Vicious Lackey Tagoma. This dude is really important. If you don't get a desire or 2 in your opening hand or mulligan, then you can use him to get it from the deck. He's also really good because you can get it from the drop area in case that you drop it by bursting, or that you just want it back to use it again. So 3 of this guy. Now we play 4 Clan of Terror Mecha-Frieza. This and the other 4-drop that I'm going to show you later are the combo pieces or the Friezas that we want to revive with our desire, right? This guy is 20,000 double strike, and when you play him, you get to see your opponent's hand and choose a battle card and play it in rest mode. So when you play the Clan of Terror in combination with Mecha-Frieza Returning Terror, it gets crazy because this dude has dual attack and has an auto that when you play the card, you get to choose if you want to drop 1 card from your hand, and if you do, you get to kill 2 cards that are in rest mode from in your opponent's side of the field. So basically you get to choose something that they want to play later on, or that's really important to them, that hopefully doesn't have any effect when he's played, and then kill it with this dude, or kill it attacking, with this dude. So you get to control what your opponent has in hand and on the field. He also has double strike. Doesn't matter if you drop a card or not from your hand. So still, aggressive deck. 20,000 double strike, 15,000 dual attack double strike. Now in combination with that, we play 2 Surprise Attack Frieza. You get to see where this is going, right? So you get to play Clan of Mecha Terror, play something in rest mode, kill it with a Returning Terror, or kill it by attacking it, and then you get to play one of these dudes for free. 15,000 critical. When your opponent's cards are KO'd, you get to play one of these, but there can only be 1 of them in the field at a time. Now for a super combo, we play 4 Gurus. It's a pretty standard super combo. When you're 5 or less, you get to draw 1 and it gets 10,000 combo, but the special thing, and why I chose them over Virus, is that he's a Namek and he costs 3. Why is that important? Because when you awaken with Dende, you get to pick a Namek from the drop area and put it in your hand. And with the card that I'm about to show you, the cost, the fact that he's 3, is gonna be really important. So this is the card that I was talking about. Dangerous Journey Bulma, we played 3 of her. When you play it, if your leader card is a Shenron, you get to choose 3 battle cards with a cost 3 or more from your drop area and shuffle them back into your deck and draw a card. So you can have basically infinite super combos, and since Guru is 3 mana, or I don't know, anything else that you feel like you need. This guy is also really good against Janemba, since you get to refill your deck. We can say that your deck is your life against the mill deck, so you get to refill your life a little bit, get you a couple extra turns and see if you can win. We also play 3 Crisis Crusher Son Goku for those pesky aggro decks that try to rush you with a bunch of Trunks and Kaba. This is your guy. So you get to play him for 1 when you don't have any battle cards in the battle area. No one, neither you nor your opponent, can attack with cost 1 cards. So no Kaba, no Trunks, nothing of that. And he has an active main that once per turn you get to choose one of your opponent's battle cards that has a cost of 1 and KO it. So this is your guy against the aggro decks. We also play 1 Deadly Defender Frieza. This guy is really good against aggro decks or decks that tend to swarm the field with a bunch of creatures like Cooler or Dr. Mew with the Machine Mutants. Then this guy is really good because you can just attack with him, and once he's tapped, your opponent cannot attack your later card and has to go through him. We'll also play 1 Frieza Back from Hell. Again, really good against swarm decks because they have a bunch of cards and or decks that tend to be really defensive or ramp a lot. This guy is really good against that, because if your opponent has a bunch of cards that are in rest mode, then you can use his active main that lets you basically do 1 damage for free to your opponent, so you don't even have to touch him. You just gotta have him on the field, and every now and again you can use his Sparking 7. The other one, not that important, the other ability. Now we play 2 Occupation of Evil Frieza. He's a double strike with 20,000 that you can also revive with the Wish because it's a 4-drop. But he has an active main that you have to place 2 yellow battle cards on the drop, and then you get to evolve this into a Golden Frieza, the Resurrected Terror. And you also get to drop 2. So we play that guy so we can play the big boy. This is your main way to get around barrier, since the first part of his effect doesn't target, it's immune to barrier. So what it does is that all the cards that are in rest mode get placed, all the battle cards that are in rest mode get placed in the drop area, and any card that's not in rest mode gets put into rest mode. He's also a 30,000 triple strike, so really strong, really hard to combo over him. And if your opponent doesn't want to waste quote unquote waste a negate, then you can just drop all your hand on top of this dude and hopefully you win. Because if you notice, most of our creatures are cost 0, 5,000 combo. Now Revival of the Emperor, we play 4, and this is basically the heart and soul of the deck. Without this, we wouldn't be able to do any of the plays that we want to make. So its active main is that if your leader is a yellow Shenron card, you can choose 1 Frieza card in your drop area with a cost of 4 or less and play it. So for this, I don't think it needs any more explanation. You basically awaken, play 1 of these for free, get a Clan of Terror, pay to play another one, get the other Mecha-Frieza, I forgot his name, and then just start attacking your opponent from turn 2, turn 3 onwards. Start beating his face in. Now we play 4 Time Magics, one of the best negates in the game. When you play this card, and if your leader card is a yellow leader, you can negate the attack, then choose one of your opponent's battle cards that is in rest mode, ignoring barrier, and that card cannot be put into active mode again until the end of my next turn. He also has the Sparking 5 ability. If you have 5 or more cards in the drop area, then you can play this by taking a life. Really good, one of the best negates in the game. We'll also play 4 Dragon Raiders. This card is really important for this deck because it allows us to bring back our Dragon Balls, it allows us to bring back our Desires, the Revival of the Emperor, so we can keep making plays. So of course, if you're gonna play a Shenron later, you gotta play your Dragon Balls, right? 5 regular Dragon Balls cost 0, and you get to draw 1 card. And the spice for the last 2 Dragon Balls is gonna be 2 1-star balls. So the purpose of the 1-star ball is that you get to draw while your opponent loses cards, right? Its active main is that if you're related to Shenron, you get to draw 1 card, then you drop 1 from your hand, and your opponent has to drop 1. So one of the plays that you can make, for example, is that you can play 1-star ball, 1-star ball, so your opponent loses 2 cards. Then you can use Dragon Raider to get them back into your hand and play them again, so your opponent effectively lost 4 cards and gained nothing from it. While you're probably dropping your combo pieces into the drop area, you know, you want to have your freezes, all of your freezes if it's possible, into the drop area. You don't want to hard cast any of them, right? You just want to play them with a wish. So yeah, that's basically the deck. I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. If you like, please leave a like. If you want to say something, leave a comment. And if you enjoyed the video and you want to see more, then subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the next one.